What's up, y'all? Peace. A couple of years ago, I believe it was last year, actually, when the whole New Jersey drone thing happened. And before all that, I remember I was home, wasn't doing nothing, or maybe wasn't doing anything yet. It was my off day. All of a sudden, I looked out the window and I see this thing flying in the air. It was some kind of drone, some kind of drone. It looked like a tablet. It looked like a big ass tablet. It was a it looked like a big white tablet, real smooth on the surface. Had a white handle on the side, and the handle, the white handle had like a red light blinking off and on. And this thing was moving normal, but there was no propellers. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing. There was no clear opening where you could say, "Oh, they put the batteries in there." Like it was just like built like that, you know. And so when the whole New Jersey scandal broke a few months after that, later on, I was like, huh, interesting. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It's crazy that I saw that because in some of the other videos that I've seen over New Jersey, it looks like regular drones. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look anything. But some of them look unique, but the rest of them look like regular drones. But it's interesting that I saw something that was not obviously a regular drone. And so when I saw it, I was saying to myself, China, China's spying on us because the balloons that was after the Chinese balloons were spotted in Seattle and all that craziness. But then after a while, when the New Jersey scandal broke, I'm like, nah, that's us. You know what I'm saying? Like that's even before that, I started saying maybe it's the local police, Jersey City police, because it went right over Jersey City, right over my neighborhood. It came from the direction of downtown Manhattan and downtown Jersey City, and it went across my street and it headed towards the direction of downtown Newark, over Kearney towards downtown Newark. And many of the downtown areas, tend to have like the local FBI office there, their local city hall mayor there, and maybe Secret Service, also the main police headquarters. Downtown Manhattan, that's the intelligence community of New York City, you know what I'm saying? Like of our government. And that's the direction they came from. So now I believe it was probably being practiced, flown by knowing what I know now, paying attention to everything that has come out since. I think probably some private company working for our government was flying the thing to see how it worked, and and probably a private company, maybe CIA. I'm thinking maybe it's a private company working for the CIA, and a company like Lockheed Martin, and this other company I've been hearing about called the Nevada Corporation, which I kind of looked up, and interesting stuff has come out. I've seen some videos come out of a man who was, I think, the CEO of the Nevada Corporation. I don't know if he's CEO of it now, and it's just interesting that all these things I'm learning about now, and then I see that, and now I believe that what I saw was a drone being flown on free energy. Just using the space around it, and using the air around us, and using it as a motion, to move. And whatever was built into it, it was built in. It wasn't. There was no clear opening where you could say they put batteries. There was no batteries, and And so that was interesting. And then the New Jersey drone thing happened, the scandal over New Jersey. And it was, they never really, the media kind of, they do what they usually do. A scandal breaks out, they jump into the next thing. I guess it wasn't like a sexy story, you know what I'm saying? But an interesting story, being that I saw something that I know was not a typical object or a drone. This was obviously something being run by Lockheed Martin or something coming from the direction of the intelligence community of New York City, of our government, going towards downtown Newark, which probably has also the the offices of the intelligence community of our government, FBI, CIA. So I just thought that was interesting and to share it. I should have shared it when it happened. I should have took a video record of it, and you know I I'm a little slow on jumping on things, and I should have recorded it and put it up on YouTube for the world to see. But again, it was shaped like I would say more like a capsule, but with no clear opening. It looked like a white capsule with no clear middle and a white handle on the side with a red light blinking off and on, and no batteries, no propellers, nothing, not like a regular drone. So it's clear that our government has drones that can fly on using space or manipulating space or using air, or what they call what now I understand is free energy. It's free energy. Um, and and I was a little paranoid after that. I'm like, man, can they see through walls or something like that? Because obviously it's something that they want to use to spy on people, or you know, and that's what it looked like to me. It looked like a free energy drone that probably has a camera, a sophisticated camera on it, or not even a camera, maybe some military type of camera, or um compute. Well, I'm gonna stick with the word camera because I can't explain. I don't even know if it had a camera, but it looked like the red light blinking off and on was probably some high level camera. Um, you know, or even radar system that had built in. Like almost like military. Um, so I thought that was I thought I shared that today. I should have recorded it, and it's interesting some of the things that are coming out now. Uh, there's certain podcasters that are doing a good job. Not all of them, but some of them, and explaining what our government has been doing or looking into what our government has been doing, and I just thought I'd share that with y'all. But yeah, our government has. I'm not even going to use the word anti-gravity. I did not use that because everybody using that. I'm going to use the word manipulating space or using air to move, or free energy. Those are the three I'm going to use. I'm not going to say the word anti-gravity. Um, so if anybody's interested in looking that up, or anybody else has seen a similar kind of drone that looks like a capsule with no clear opening in the middle where you can open it up and put batteries in, and it has a white handle. I doubt it, but me, I'm always looking up in the sky. My windows is big. I live in the first floor. My windows face the street. There's not a lot of tall buildings in my neighborhood. No tall buildings at all, actually, just tenement buildings. And right across the street is a empty daycare. So I got like almost like a clear view, almost. So I'm always paying attention to what's around me. And I suggest that everybody should do that, because you never know what you might find and what you might see. I might have saw something that they didn't think they want that people were going to see, because most people are busy during the daytime. But yeah, a free energy drone shaped like a capsule with a white handle with a red light blinking off and on. That might have been some kind of radar system, or or sophisticated camera, you know. So yeah, I said, yo, I just wanted to share that. Peace.